This is the Slobberknocker box. And what you're looking at is really a bit of a departure from some of the unboxing videos at geeksubscriptionbox.com, because this is clearly a box aimed at the professional wrestling audience, which happens to be another hobby or fandom of mine. And I think it has a lot of geek overlap. I did look at a wrestling related box a few months ago. This is a competitor. It's based within the UK, I suspect only easily available in the UK. It's quite a heavy box, quite a large size box as well. Interesting box design, nice and simple, fairly obvious what it is, nice and brandable, kinds of things that do well. So let's take a look inside and see if I embarrass myself by not recognising the contents. But it's a Slobberknocker box, UK box, March 2016. I've just cut through the seal. It was delivered by Royal Mail as well within the UK, which is always a good thing. And let's see what we've got. So we're going to start off with a t-shirt. And something to do with Canada, I can see that. And actually a really easy one. So the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Presumably in some kind of order. It's certainly my area there of, what was WWF. And WCW, Bret the Hitman Hart. They're interesting item. I don't know if it's an official shirt or not. I'm sure it will tell us more inside the box. Fruits of the Loom t-shirt, decent make. So, yeah, nice. You can't go too far wrong with that one. A little bit of pink. Let's move on to our copy of Resurrection, your British Wrestling magazine, issue number 9. And what have we got at the back? We've got apparently things for the sticker album. I'm not sure if this may well be connected with the company that released the box. I'm not sure, don't know too much about this particular magazine. I know a fair amount about what goes on in British wrestling for many reasons, but some interesting looking articles there. 28th of March, apparently, this sticker album. Joseph Connors, very popular wrestler. There, it could do with being in colour, I suppose, really. And show guide and a few other bits. So, Monty Scurll there, presumably. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll put that one to one side. We'll move on to TNA One Night Only Extravaganza. So it's a DVD featuring the stars of Impact Wrestling. And looking at the photos of who's in that, it's presumably quite an old one. There, we've got the likes of Jerry Lynn at the bottom, Sanjay Dutt. We've got Pete Williams, Samoa Joe, Austin Aries, Christopher Daniels, etc. Let's see when this was from. There. No, I can't immediately see a date. There's a few information, but I think I probably vaguely remember this one from when it was broadcast first time around. 2013, apparently. But yeah, potentially interesting one, DVD. And another one, got Rebirth from November the 11th, 2006, which I'm going to assume was FWA. Looking at that, but let's see who was on this one. No, this was like a strange show bringing together lots of different promotions. If I remember, it probably linked to, real quality wrestling, in fact. So it was one generation after FWA. Yeah, even though it's 10 years ago now, 2006. There. And main event, Doug Williams versus Martin Stone. And Drew Galloway, of course, TNA champion at the time of recording this, versus the Phoenix Jody Flash from the FWA. So it's an interesting one. I don't think I ever saw this one first time around. So that's the 2 DVDs. And finally, we've got some kind of poster, but unfortunately it is sealed up with tape. It's going to make it quite difficult to open up. Let's just try with my trusted knife. Apologies for backing you out there on the film. And there we go, just managed to cut through that. So what have we got? Still not very easy to unroll, so sometimes good intentions. Uncanny lever baits with an autograph, but so that looks nice. I think it's a pity it wasn't a slightly higher quality print to go with that, but it's always nice to have autographed items. So, no information card with this. I presume it isn't crammed in at the back of the magazine or anything like that, just to make sure before I say otherwise. No. But what have we got from money? We've got an interesting t-shirt. Find out if it's an exclusive or not, if it's an official item or not. Got the autograph, got the magazine, and two quite varied DVDs really, especially the TNA one and the British Wrestling Rebirth. So it's an interesting Slobberknocker box. We'll have to find out a bit more about them and compare that with other wrestling boxes out there on the market. Do check out the full review. It'll be up at geeksubscriptionbox.com, and do check out more unboxing videos and reviews from this channel.